She had two choices: keep the baby and move out, have an abortion, and you can stay.
You obviously haven't finished school. You can't have a job because you're barely 15. How are you gonna raise a kid?
Liliana refused to accompany Mirka to her prenatal checkup, forcing Mirka to list her boyfriend, Ethan, as her emergency contact. Liliana stated bluntly that she hadn't kicked her daughter out. It was Mirka who chose this path herself. Before the pregnancy, Mirka and her mother weren't particularly close. Her mother was always busy from morning till night, and Mirka felt more like her assistant, helping with cleaning, laundry, and cooking. But after she got pregnant, her mother kicked her out. But Liliana didn't want to do this. She missed Mirka dearly, but she also knew Mirka had her own life. Since she chose to become a mother, she had to face the consequences. Liliana had originally hoped Mirka would have an abortion. That way, they wouldn't have ended up in this situation. Regarding Mirka's decision, Liliana felt nothing but betrayal. That child would ruin Mirka's life. Terminating the pregnancy was the best decision. Liliana didn't care about a child that wasn't hers. What mattered to her was her own child. Ethan's parents, however, were overjoyed. They took Mirka into their home to care for her and attended every one of her prenatal appointments. Today, as usual, they accompanied her to her ultrasound. This exam would reveal the baby's gender, so they could plan a gender reveal party. While filling out the hospital registration form, Mirka was stumped by the emergency contact section. She had originally wanted to list her mother, but they no longer lived together. Mirka had no choice but to list her boyfriend, Ethan. When she first found out she was pregnant, her mother treated her terribly. Her mother believed that from the moment Mirka decided to become sexually active, she should have learned to take responsibility for herself. Her mother gave her two choices: either terminate the pregnancy and stay at home, or leave home and give birth elsewhere. Mirka ultimately chose the latter. As a result, her mother cut off all contact with her. She didn't come to today's ultrasound either. Accompanied by Ethan's parents, Mirka got to see her little baby. The baby was so adorable that everyone was thrilled. Everyone was marveling at this new life, except for Liliana, who felt anxious. She had never accepted this child from the very beginning. In Liliana's view, Mirka was only 15 years old. She couldn't drive, hadn't graduated yet, and couldn't work. How was she supposed to raise a child? Liliana simply couldn't accept it. And just like that, Mirka became a mother. The doctor handed Ethan's father the report revealing the baby's gender. It would be opened at the gender reveal party to reveal the baby's gender to everyone. Deep down, Mirka really hoped her mother would come to the party.